This is the show that gives you an insight into the minds of the future directors, actors, screenwriters, producers, editors, and film-related personnel. These talented young people are the future of American film. Don't miss the chance to find out what these young minds have planned for the future. The Humanities Mass Communications Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Jameson Doris.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 3 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are working on, and give them the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is an NCC student in the film and TV production course. He also has a keen interest in comedy videos. We would like you to meet today's guest, Ruben A.
Thank you for having me.
So we hear that you're part of a production group called Elephant HQ. What are some of these groups' goals, and what do you guys wish to accomplish?
Well, in the last year or so, I brought together a very creative filming crew. The filming crew I've brought together consists of people I've met with different talents, with different assets, with different interests that are willing to contribute to my goal, which ultimately is to be successful in the television business.
Could you tell us why you decided to take the TV production courses?
Well, that has a simple answer. And I wanted to learn the basics of filming, and that I have.
What are some of the most useful things that you've learned in this course?
Well, we learned about the essential elements needed to shoot a movie. Elements such as storyboards, scripting, camera placement, composition, and we also learned basic avid editing, which, in addition to my resume, since I already do Final Cut Pro, it's a very good thing to have.
Oh, that's awesome. Could you please tell us about your fall foliage, your orange project, and the learning project that you've been creating?
Sure thing. The fall foliage project was shot primarily in 2 locations, NCC and a very small local park, which I practiced techniques like framing, converging lines, rack focus, isolating the background. We did continuous zoom-ins. We did lines of emotion. The trees sideways. That was very good.
Very emotional.
We did repetition of shapes, rack focus, which you're gonna see in about a second.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it was very good.
Very good.
Yeah, converging lines, as you can see.
Oh wow, great,
Yeah.
great.
I think the pores meant dissolve. I know you saw it. I wanted to be in the picture, And I made
It's
it
not a
overly
rich man's dissolve, let me tell you.
That was very poorly done.
Oh, stop. It was great. Look at that. Wow, whoa.
It was a very fun production to do.
That's really
Yeah.
great. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Hard to imagine that this was done on a small park. It must have been,
Yeah, you can
look
see
at
the
that.
squirrel.
Always
I know.
gets me. Always gets me. Every time I watch this video.
I know. It was a
Brings a smile to mine and everyone
very
else's
fun
face.
project to do. The orange project.
The orange project here.
It's many basic camera techniques like cut on action, the 180 line, camera close-ups, establishing shots, clean entrance, clean exit, and so on.
It's a great job.
It was very hard to shoot since everybody was shooting in the same location, but
It must have been hard working with an actor that attractive.
It's you, silly.
Oh, it is. Wow.
This is also my practice project. This was the very first project that I did. It was very easy to shoot, We did close-ups, 180 line, many other things. It was very educational overall. Also, the actors were very cooperative. He's directing for me right now, actually. It was very good overall.
Looks like a great short little film there.
It truly was. It truly was.
That must be the last one, right? There we go. Well, that looks great. It looks like you've been doing a lot of great work this past semester. Could you just tell us about your best project?
Absolutely. I would say the best project was my fall foliage project. The music was a crucial part of it. I used, let's just listen for a second.
Let's listen in. There it is.
I used a song used by Beethoven and another song by a Russian artist. And as we can see, it worked well with my fall foliage project. It made it very dramatic. I also had to make the best out of the location. I filmed nearly every corner of it. You have no idea. It was a very, very small park.
I don't have any idea. It sounds like you did a lot of great work there.
Thank you.
You mentioned the variety of things you learned in this course. What was the most interesting and important skill you learned, and how will you put it to use?
Well, I learned the bare bones of how a camera works. You know, the basic rules of a camera placement, the functions and effects of lenses and how they can have an effect on your scene, composition, the basic components to make a film, storyboards, etc. Overall, I learned a lot of things that will be useful to my future personal projects. With what I have learned, I'm a bigger asset to my filming crew, which I'm very glad for. I wish with the knowledge I gained to apply it to my future projects to a professional and give them a professional feel.
That's great. You did a lot of great work this year. Well, today we got to meet someone who shared with us what he has in mind for future television. As a new TV director, he hopes to apply what he has learned here at NCC to his future projects. He also plans to use the new knowledge from Television One to contribute to local independent filming groups so that Connecticut can get more involved into the filmmaking business. We would like to thank Ruben for joining us today.
You're welcome.
We hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and good day.
It's very good. Wonderful. You did a wonderful job.
This has been The New Directors with your host, Jameson Doris, directed by Paulo Arujo. I'm your announcer, Matthew French. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.